Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy Grace. So today's video is two things, a Q&A and an unboxing. So quick story time. I was supposed to be a vendor at a conference and sell some books in May, and then pandemic happened. So while they still haven't actually canceled the conference, I'm most likely not doing it. But the things that I ordered for the conference came in the mail. So I'll be opening that box while I answer questions. Okay, this came in a completely separate box, and I already opened it because I was very confused as to what it was because I wasn't with the other box. So, yep, I had to open it to see what it was. But let me get my phone because I did the Q&A on Instagram and I have to go find the questions. Where is your favorite place to go when writing? I'm gonna need scissors. My favorite place to go when writing. I don't really go places when writing. If you've been watching my Campano vlogs, I either sit on my floor or I sit on my bed. That's about it. Sometimes I'll venture out and sit on the living room floor or something, but I don't really go places. I go through phases. There are times when I will sit at my desk, which I'm not currently using anymore because I'm getting rid of it, but there are times when I sit at my desk, but I don't really go places. I don't like writing at coffee shops or public spaces because I have social anxiety, so that's not fun at all. So yeah, I write in my bedroom and I'm perfectly happy with that. I do love being out of doors, and I always want to believe that writing outside would be fun, but as soon as I do it, it's a disaster because even the smallest breeze will send papers flying everywhere, and I'm a paper person. I outline on 3x5 cards, and then I have my timeline in a notebook, I have my character profiles in a paper notebook, like it's all by hand. So yeah, paper's just, the notebook's flat back and forth, the 3x5 cards go flying in the wind. It's usually a disaster. So no, I just write in my bedroom. I don't really have a favorite place to go when writing. Open sesame. That was loud. What's another question? What authors' writing styles do you love? I really love Ted Dekker. It's a very fast-paced storytelling and very emotionally driven. I don't know, I really love that. I also like old stuff, like reading Pride and Prejudice or other Jane Austen works or Charlotte Bronte or whatever. Older books just feel deeper somehow. There's more weight to them. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I really like older books. Or like North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. I'm just naming classics. I don't know. I wish I could write like they did in the 19th century, I guess. Oh my goodness. It has my name on it. I'm so excited about this. I've never had merch before, and I don't really right now because I'm not selling it. It's just for me. But what have we got? What have we got? Ooh, we don't need that. Thank you. Voila. Oh, I'm excited about this. Did I answer that question? What was the question? Author writing styles that I love? I don't know. I just sort of named books that I like. Whatever. We're going to the next one. Do you model your writing after theirs at all? I wish that I could. In regard to classics, I wish that I could write that well, but no, I don't. But with Ted Dekker or other modern authors that I enjoy, I don't necessarily model my writing after theirs, but I pay close attention to what I enjoy about their writing. So how they use description, which is my weakest point as an author, that I focus on every book I read. How are people describing things, and how can I utilize that myself? And then, yeah, I don't know, just other ways that they implement storytelling techniques so that I can learn from them and then figure out what works for me. Or this one's the square. I wasn't sure if I liked the square, but I ordered one anyway. Hey, how's it going? Still not sure if I like the square. I like the other one better. Lots of shirts. So I was going to be at a conference and I was going to wear them every day and I was going to save my... Anyway. We're not going to think about that. Gray. I do like the gray. Okay. Couple more things. It's blank. No, I'm kidding. It's not. It's just in its cardboard. Yes. I got several of these because I use paper a lot. And narcissistically wanted my name on my notebooks. Oh, I'm excited about all of this. There you go. I stopped answering questions. There were more. What can you tell us about your writing process? How has it progressed as you've grown as a writer? Well, originally, when I started writing actual stories back when I was 12, and sort of through all of my teenage years, I didn't outline. I was not a planner. I was 100% a pantser and would just start writing a story and see where it would go. I am now a planner, but I don't plot out everything. I plot out the story structure, beginning, middle, and end, and then I am flexible as I go from point A to point B, because characters will still do things that I do not plan for at all, and I just have to sort of shift the story to fit them. But I much prefer plotting beforehand now, because when I would write previously without any plan at all, my stories had no direction. We would go off on these weird tangents that had nothing to do with anything, and it's embarrassing to read, to be honest. So, yeah, a big difference as I progressed as a writer was that I started planning, and it's done wonders for my story. But I'm still very, very flexible, because I think I'm a pantser at heart, but I like having some semblance of structure. What can I tell you about my writing process? Well, I plot the overall story structure before I begin, and I do character profiles before I begin, but they're usually pretty bare until I start writing, because it's not until I'm in the headspace of a character that I really get to know them, and then I fill out more of the character profile. Yeah, and then I just sit down and write it. Words happen. That was not very descriptive at all, but that was the last question, I believe, so there you go. No more questions, no more things to open. I'm gonna go get ready for a live stream, because it's still Camp Nano, and I have things, you know, to accomplish with my fantasy story, so I'm gonna do that. There will be a link in the description where you can find my website, which at the moment doesn't actually have any books. But there will be a link, come down here, there will be a link to my old website, which has my other books that are published under a slightly different name. When I say that, I mean just Amanda, rather than Mandy. So my original Robin Hood series and my dystopian trilogy are on the amandagrace.org website, and then soon to be Return to Sherwood, which is my new Robin Hood story, which is coming out May 1st. It's on the Mandy Grace website. It's complicated and confusing. This is what happens when you dive into self-publishing as a teenager without doing any research at all. You find yourself in a mess years later. Anyway, on May 1st, I will have a live stream on my channel. There's already a link, and you can set a reminder if you want to. So I'll put that in the description as well. There will be games and cosplay and fun stuff and someone will win a signed copy of Return to Sherwood. If you have any more questions for me, I guess, regarding my writing or stuff, you can leave those below. If I didn't answer your question very well, you could also tell me that.